Hello everybody, welcome back to the Biker Baker Show, and we are going to make jam-filled thumbprint cookies. I got red raspberry jam. I bought that at the Amish store, if you remember. I did that on one of my hauls. And simple recipe. So I've got 1 cup of butter, which is 2 sticks, softened, okay? And then we've got 3/4 cup of just plain white sugar and a teaspoon of vanilla. I always look at the lid now. Make sure it's on there. So we're just going to mix that all up together in this bowl. Bring them together. You see my shirt Mr. Smith got me for Christmas? Skull. Because I like skulls.
She's weirdo, isn't she, guys?
You bought for me.
You wanted it.
Well, you know I like skulls. You got, if you're a biker, you gotta like skulls.
Not necessarily.
All right, so we got that mixed together. And then we have 2 cups of all-purpose flour that we're going to put right down in there. Sift a little bit at a time.
Well, you can't get much more simpler than that,
That's
can you?
it. I mean, besides the jam, and I'm going to roll them in some sugar, that's it.
That's a pretty simple recipe.
Yeah. All right.
Are you calling this cooking for dummies? Well, if I can do it, you got to be a dummy, right?
This is a simple one. Simple thumbprint cookie.
I still probably mess it up.
I don't know how.
You know me, I don't follow directions well.
I know.
Usually when I make stuff, I just throw a bunch of stuff together and there it is.
Yes, you do.
But it always comes out good.
He made cornbread one time, didn't follow the directions. And he's like, wonder why it didn't rise. And then next time he followed the directions, he's like, oh, this is perfect. Because you follow the directions.
Whatever.
There's some things you just don't wing.
Well, I'm not a baker.
All right, guys. This has come together like this. A little stiff cookie dough right here. We're just going to take it.
You pinch off a loaf.
Pinch a ball off here, about 1-inch ball, and roll it in some sugar, and then we're going to put it right there.
That's all there is to it, huh?
Well, then I have to make an indent in it, and put some jam in it.
Well, I mean, as far as that.
Yeah.
That was pretty simple.
Mm-hmm. A nice, like, shortbread cookie.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so now I'm just going to make a little indent with the back of the measuring spoon.
Well, look how nice that is.
Okay. And then we're going to just put some jam in the top of it.
Look at all the muscles popping out.
Mm-hmm. And this is seedless red raspberry. Unlike the pie we made that had seeds in it. that you liked. It was delicious.
It was.
I don't know how much to put in, whether these will go to the top. Okay. So there's that little bit, and then I'm going to make the rest, and then we'll be back when we stick them in the oven. We'll see how many we get. All right, I got the first dozen made of the Thumbprint cookies. They're awful pretty. Look at those. So I'm going to put those in the oven for, we're going to start them at 13 minutes and see what they are. And I do have the oven preheated to 350 this time.
I see that.
Okay. So we're going to put these in the oven, 13 minutes, and we'll be back when we take them out. All right, everybody. This is the Thumbprint cookies that I took out. They spread out a little bit, but they're still, look like they're still going to be pretty good. Still got a little bit of indent in there. I took one off so we can get it to cool so I can taste it. So it's still piping hot because I just took it out. And we made 2 dozen of the cookies. So that was 12, and then I've got some more here around this sugar bowl. So this is still really hot, as you can see. It's steaming.
You're braver than I am.
Mm-hmm.
I can't eat it when it's that hot.
Mm. Mm. That's a good shortbread cookie.
Good.
And on the top, you could even, instead of using jam when it comes out, you could use like, we have a bakery around here that does like the powdered sugar and just mixes that up with some liquid milk, water, whatever you want. And just puts that in there. And those are good, but they keep their shape. I've been reading some stuff about the butter, how now some butter has water in it, so it makes your cookie spread and you need more flour. I guess maybe that's what I need. I don't know. We'll have to check it. I'm using Sam's Club butter. So we'll have to see if that's what the problem is with them spreading. But it doesn't keep them from tasting good because they still taste delicious.
So they're not supposed to spread out. They're supposed to hold that shape?
Mm-hmm. On a Thumbprint cookie, yeah, they're supposed to hold that shape. But like I said, some of the butter, they say, has had some water in it nowadays. They've changed the recipes on some of them.
Mm-hmm.
And you just need to add a little bit more flour to compensate. So maybe that's what we'll do next time. We'll try it.
And that works? Just add a little extra flour?
Mm-hmm. Takes up some of that moisture because it just makes it spread. Or your butter's too soft and makes it spread. You should have a little
So should you use
water.
cold butter instead of room temperature?
Different recipes are different.
Huh.
Yeah, this one said not melted butter, just room temperature, which is what it was.
That's why I don't bake.
And then the stuff like this gets frustrating, but that's what happens. I've seen so many posts on this one Facebook page I'm on about that butter. So, all right, guys. If you like, comment, share, subscribe, and help us grow, please. And thanks for watching the Biker Baker Show. Peace out. Thumbprint cookies.